What's going on, guys? Hunter Delpha here, Team NutraBio athlete, and today I'm going to take you through one of my chest and shoulder workouts. Training chest and shoulders is something I found out when you train them together, it is very effective in building muscle. So the ultimate goal of this workout is to not only build muscle, but to build that quality lean muscle mass that we all strive for. So today this workout is going to be composed of different types of rep ranges. The exercises are going to range with high reps, and then you're also going to have your heavy sets in there as well as drop sets. So if you're ready, let's get to work. So the first exercise we're going to start with today is going to be incline barbell bench press. We're going to do 4 sets of 10 reps. Today we're starting on the incline to really work our upper chest. We're going to start at the top and we're going to work our way down to the bottom. Now if you notice, I'm not going all the way down and I'm not going all the way up. The reason for this is to keep the tension on the upper chest the entire time. So the second exercise today is going to be a superset. Now the superset is going to consist of incline close grip dumbbell press as well as incline dumbbell flies. Now the rep range for this for the incline dumbbell close grip press is going to be 8 to 12 and the flies are 12 to 15. Now if you notice for the incline dumbbell press, I'm using 1 dumbbell. The reason for this is the dumbbells I have here today are sliding. Usually I would use 2 dumbbells, but today we're going to make an exception. We're going to go with 1. Now the reason I'm bringing this dumbbell in an arc motion rather than straight up is to really get that extra squeeze on the upper chest and focus on the inner chest as well. Now if you notice when I'm doing these incline dumbbell flies, at the top of the motion I have a slight twist in my wrist. Now the reason for this is to get an extra squeeze in the chest as well as force more blood into the chest with that extra little motion. So the next exercise that we're doing here today is flat fly presses. The rep range for this exercise is going to be 4 sets, 8 to 10 reps. I'm a big fan of this movement because I really like coming down with the flies, getting the stretch, as well as getting the squeeze from the press at the top. Now with this motion, you're starting off like you're doing a flat dumbbell fly, but at the top of the motion, you're going to finish it as if a press. So mid-motion, you're going to be twisting your wrist, finishing with a press. So the next exercise we're going to do here is going to be a flat chest press. So we're going to do 3 sets total. Each set is going to be a drop set. So the first set, you're going to start with 6 reps. You're going to drop the weight. Then you're going to do 12 reps, drop the weight again, and then you're going to finish with 20 reps. Now with this exercise, I prefer to do it on the machine, but if your gym does not have a chest press machine, you can use dumbbells. You could do cable presses. You could do a bench press. But personally, I prefer to do it on the chest press machine. Now if you watch closely, you'll notice that I'm keeping constant tension on the muscle the entire set. So the last chest exercise of today is going to be the cable fly finisher. Now with this cable fly finisher, you're going to do 10 reps each arm while holding one of the arms at the end position of the fly. Now after you finish 10 on each side, you're going to go down to 8, 6, 4, and 2 with no rest. After you finish these 2 reps, you're going to do 10 cable presses. After this, you're going to repeat the set 3 times with about a minute in between each set. With this exercise, I like to do the isometric hold because it is constantly forcing blood into 1 pec at a time. This is the last chest exercise, so you need to give it your all in order to get everything you can out of it. Alright guys, so now we're going to start with shoulders. We're going to start with Smith machine behind the neck presses. I recommend doing this on a Smith machine to avoid any injuries from behind the neck presses with a barbell. Now performing this exercise, it's important that you keep your head straight and you're looking straight on. Do not look down and do not angle your neck down. You want to come down to about 90 degrees, having your hands farther than shoulder width apart. Now in the next exercise, the shoulder portion of the workout is going to be wide grip upright rows supersetted with side delt dumbbell raises. Now the rep ranges for this exercise for the wide grip upright rows is going to be 10 reps and the side delt raises are going to be 20 reps. Now these 2 workouts are going to be supersetted because the wide grip upright rows are really going to hit your side delts heavy, and now the side delt raises are going to force more blood as well as give volume to the muscle. Now with the wide grip upright rows, it is important that you slightly lean forward as well as make sure you're pulling with your elbows. Having your grip wide enough is going to be key here. Now with the side delt raises, you notice that I'm sitting back in the seat. The reason for this is because I'm hitting a different part of my side delt. After I complete the first half of the reps, I lean forward and complete another 10, bringing the dumbbell a little farther in front of me. Make sure at the top of the motion you are slightly angling the dumbbell down. Almost act like you're holding 2 bottles in your hand, pouring them out at the top. Parallel presses is one of my favorite exercises to add into my shoulder routine. The rep range for this is going to be 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps. So the reasoning that I'm doing the parallel presses as opposed to regular military press is the parallel press is a great way to build a better upper chest front delt tie-in. Now during this workout, we hit the rear delts a little bit doing the behind the neck presses, but now it's time to really burn them out. So what we're gonna do here is the reverse pec deck. So we're gonna do 4 sets total, and we're gonna hit 12 reps, and then we're gonna increase the weight rather than decrease it, and then do another 8 reps. So it's almost like a reverse drop set. And then following up on that set, we're gonna superset it with rear delt flies for 15 reps with dumbbells. One little tip that I use when performing this exercise is when you grip the reverse pec deck to almost let the handle hang in your hand and more push with your elbows rather than gripping it tight, putting tension in your forearms throughout your arm. That way you're really focusing on squeezing the rear delt. When performing the rear delt flies, just like in the rear pec deck, try not to squeeze the dumbbell too hard. Let the dumbbell almost hang in your hand, that way you can get a better squeeze on the rear delt. As well as this, try not to bring your elbows too far back, come out with the dumbbell to really focus on the rear delt. Now when training rear delts, something that I've noticed, it is very important to focus on the negative of the rep. Really focus on going down slow rather than just trying to get through the set. Really let it burn. Now by the end of this workout, you should really feel fatigued in your chest and shoulders. Now this workout is something that I like to add into my routine once, maybe every 2 weeks. Now this workout is going to be key in building that V-taper physique that everybody strives for. The full breakdown for this workout is detailed below here at Bodybuilding.com. If you have any questions for me about this workout, you can find me on Instagram at Hunter Delpha1. For more videos and articles from athletes like me, make sure to keep coming back to Bodybuilding.com. And make sure to click that subscribe button.